Hey guys, good old buddy Mr. Biz here, Ken Wentworth, and got this question. I was talking with a business owner earlier today, and got this question. It's a great question, and I wanted to come on and give you guys a quick little video on this. So it was around how to deal with late paying customers or clients. So we all have them, unfortunately. There are people out there that just they're not the best at paying on a time in a timely manner. Easy for me to say. And so how do you best deal with those? So I've got some action things here I think are really, well, I know because I've seen it happen and we've implemented these in several businesses, and the impact has been tremendously positive. So what you do is you have to put this in your written credit terms, first of all. So anyone who's heard me talk about this before, you have to have some written credit terms. Keep them relatively simple. They don't have to be, crazy detailed, but have this in your credit terms. When you get a new customer, new client, or when you change make sure you review them with them. Make sure they're aware of your policies, I should say, your written credit policy. And if you change your credit terms, make sure your existing customers know about that as well. The next time you invoice them or whatever, hey, by the way, we've updated our credit terms and here's what they are, etc. So what do you put in there? Here, I'll guarantee you this will work. Guarantee this will help you. What you do is you institute what I call a progressive policy, in that, for example, and you can make up your own terms, right? This is just an example, so you don't have to follow this exact blueprint, but you get the gist of it. So, for example, your normal credit terms, let's say, are net 30. Okay, so if you have a customer that's called them level 1, they are net 30. Now, they get to level 2, which is kind of on the naughty list, if they are, and again, I'll make this up and you can make your own terms, but let's say that 2 times within a 6-month period or 4-month period, whatever makes sense for your business, they're late. They pay after 30 days. That gets them to level 2. What level 2 means, in this example, could be that from now on, when they make an order, they have to pay 50% up front, or maybe a third up front, whatever it might be. And then the balance is due in 20 days, not 30. So you're tightening them down a little bit, right? Taking it a step further, if they get to a level 3, making that progression, and again, make that up if they're late, I don't know, 3 times in a 6-month period or whatever, then you can make it so, hey, you've got to pay, again, it's a step up from what the level 2 is, of course. That's 50% up front, 50% due in 20 days, or it might be 100% due up front. Now, some people are going to look at this and say, that'll never work. My customers won't go for it. They will. Okay, so especially if you're in a B2B space, your customers are business owners as well. They understand this. That's number one. Number two, the customers that are going to balk at this, that they're going to say, hey, this is a bunch of crap, I don't want to do this, whatever. What customers are going to say that? The ones that don't pay on time, right? And those customers can be a pain in your neck if they're not paying on time, right? And that's not fair to you. It's not fair to your business, your employees, etc. if they're not doing that. And frankly, if they are consistently late with paying, do you want to keep them as a customer, right? So ask yourself that question. The other part of this that you have to keep in mind is that as you go through this process, so let's say that you let them know, you make them aware of your credit terms, right? And once they're, let's say they have to be late 2 times in a 6-month period to get to level 2. Once they're late once, you can say, hey, reminder, hey, Bob, hey, Susie, I just want to let you know, this is one ding, one more within the next 3 months or whatever is going to get you to level 2. And that's what these credit terms are. That is what you guys have heard me talk about this before, getting yourself to the top of that pay pile, right? Making sure that you get paid at the end of the month. If you have customers that are short on money and they're paying their invoices and they say, gosh, which ones did I have to pay? That's going to get you to the top of that list because they don't want to get down to that level 2 to where they have to put, a third or half up front, etc. So it will, I guarantee you, I'll put it this way. We have implemented this in several businesses. It has never not worked. Never. It has always worked. Now, I will say, as I mentioned, we have lost a few customers over time. Out of the literally hundreds, maybe thousands, we've lost a few. Those few were customers that were chronically late. So the owners were saying, said basically, we're fine losing customers like that. We don't really want those people around anyway. They're, a drag on their business, they hurt cash flow, et cetera, et cetera. So I promise you, if you implement that, that will help with your late paying customers. The key is communication. You're not trying to hose anyone over. You're not trying to be mean to anybody. But if you make them aware of these things and your terms, they will adhere to them. They're going to make sure they pay you. So that's the video for today. If this is interesting to you, that this is helpful to you, definitely, if there's people other business owners that might be helpful, share this to them. Make sure they see it. And if you're interested in this type of thing, you might be interested in me helping you run your business more profitably, more efficiently. And you can check out more information about that on MrBizProgram.com. So I'll put a link in the post here. But anyway, so check that out if you're interested. If not, no worries. Really appreciate you guys watching the videos. Give me feedback. Keep giving me feedback as far as other topics you want to see we have cover that are helpful for business owners, etc. And I think that's about it. We'll talk to you guys probably tomorrow. Maybe later today. Who knows? Who knows? We'll see. We'll see you guys.